I think most people are addicted to learning because it feels safer than actually trying. Let me explain. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I totally get it. You know, we like to learn. We like to ask ChatGPT or study YouTube videos and look up maybe another product, what's winning, what's the latest strategy. You know, you feel like you're moving forward when you're doing that. But at some point, you have to turn learning into actually doing, because watching training videos feels safe. But think about it. You're not actually really learning until you start doing. A teacher doesn't really become a teacher until they start teaching. But that's where it gets uncomfortable. That's where, you know, when you're launching a brand new product, it might not work. The ads that you launch might not convert into a sale. And that's something that you're scared to see. Maybe you don't want to see that. And that's the part that you have to learn that actually teaches you. And even recently, I was testing a new product called a socket fan. It goes in the lights, it goes in the ceiling, and it's a fan and a light. Comes with the remote. It's hot outside right now. People want a cooling product. And it started getting lots of sales for me. I would have never thought to test a socket fan. And then recently, I started doing a collagen facial mask. And before that, it was a push-up sports bra. The point is, most people never even get to the testing part. They'll save a product, they'll think about it, they'll compare it to other products and ask if it's a good idea, but they don't really actually do the work that they need to do to get the learning that they need to learn. Okay, so not because they're dumb, not because they're lazy, it's just because it feels productive just to learn. And then you start putting things off and you never really face the truth, which is you have to test. And sometimes you guys don't need another training video. You need direction. You need to just take action. And speed is everything when it comes to taking action. And sometimes imperfect action is better than any action. So guys, learn it from me. I'm not saying stop learning. I'm saying that don't let the learning become the place where you hide behind. Online business is not really about, you know, learning everything until you just basically feel like you got it. You have to put something in motion. You have to try it. You got to see what worked and what didn't work. And then you move again, you try again. And that's where the real learning happens, is through the sales, is through the conversions. So guys, let me know if this hit home at all. Follow me for more videos here at the kitchen table with Scott Rayleigh, where we talk about e-commerce lessons without the guru.